Hey, please do not harass anybody mentioned in this video. This is purposeful for critique and entertainment, not for the purpose of smearing someone or spreading false information. I'm just trying to help clear the air, if you will. Heyo, you don't know me. I'm Poltergeist, and I want to talk about some things. First off, my name is Viktor. I'm 19 years old, and my pronouns are he, him. So let's break stuff down first. As per the title, who is Bunny? Well, Bunny is a free artist who resides on YouTube with the handle 1-800-BUNNY, and they've been getting some backlash recently due to a video they made. Why? Well, let's talk about that. The video Bunny made was titled Toyhouse Supports Zoophiles, which already is an extremely bold claim. Upon viewing this, they do elaborate that this is their personal experience.
Hello, my name's 1-800-BUNNY. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, hi, my name is Bunny, I'm 22 years old, and I'm from Canada. I'm an artist and I like to talk about things on the internet. So, recently a few things happened between me and the website that I mentioned in one of my older videos about the furry art community, Toyhouse. And I really wanted to bring this kind of stuff to people's attention because I really don't think people are aware of how hypocritical the moderator can be, as well as the type of toxic behavior in individuals who happen to continue to use that website despite clearly being called out on other platforms. But we'll get into that in a minute. Before we do that though, I just gotta get a few things out of the way. A lot of the stuff that I'm gonna be talking about is my own personal experience, and I'm not gonna argue about my biases, period. If you disagree, just log off, I don't know. I also wanted to add that there are gonna be a bit of a trigger warning here. I'm gonna be mentioning topics like zoophilia and art theft, so if that makes you uncomfortable, please click away. But yeah, other than that, let's just get right into it, I guess. So just a brief explanation for those who may not have seen my other video about the furry art community. Toyhouse is essentially just a website where you can upload and share your original characters and art to the internet, and it's just kind of like a storage platform, but people also use it to sell characters as well. And I used to be an enjoyer of that website. I used to use it probably around 2020 a lot, before I got banned unlawfully and unfairly, which I'll get into in a minute. And I just noticed a lot of huge gaping hypocrisies in this website that I need to talk about it because what happened to me is so unfair, and I know for a fact that this has happened to so many other people, and I really just want to bring attention to it, and also bring attention to some of the people that I'm going to mention in this video that are still being able to use the website for all the wrong reasons. So we're going to get into that. So again, for those who haven't seen my other video, I went over the fact that I got banned from Toyhouse for no good reason whatsoever. I also brought up Toyhouse's terms of service, which states that they can disable your account for literally no reason, regardless of what you've done on the website. Already a great start.
I did want to go ahead and check this claim, and yes, it is in the terms of service under user accounts that Toyhouse may disable your user account at our discretion without notice or explanation and regardless of your conduct or submitted content. But I have to say that this is the terms of service you accept by making an account. So it's kind of your fault that you didn't read the terms of service before making an account.
But TLDR, I have a group of people who target me and harass me and stalk me, and one of them happened to be one of my exes from quite a long time ago, and they decided to post this on Twitter as a flex, as a W, as a haha gotcha moment about how they, dick suck the admin to basically get all of my accounts banned. Good for you, I guess. Hope you're patting yourself on the back there, friend. You did a great service.
If you let them speak for the first 2 minutes of the video, they say, I was banned unlawfully, but never explain what they were banned for. Yes, they bring up their abusers and say they encourage admin to ban them for, as they say, quote-unquote, art theft, implying that this actually isn't what went down. But they don't provide any evidence that these proposed abusers actually did this, nor do they provide any sort of Toyhouse notice, if Toyhouse quiz went out, that is. But a lot could be used here as evidence to show it was an unlawful ban, but they don't bring anything up.
And their justification for all of that is I'm an art thief, quote-unquote, and that I've never traced in my life. Very laughable, pathetic excuses. And I got banned. All of my accounts, all of my characters, completely gone. I can't access them. I can't find precious artwork and memories. They're just gone. Gone, completely. All of that intellectual property, just gone. If you didn't save it, it's just fucking gone. So yeah, that's amazing. So another big reason why I made this video is I wanted to do a bit of an experiment. I was able to get a Toyhouse account code from a friend, and I made an account, and I wasn't IP banned. and I decided to post an old adopt listed on this Toyhouse website. And I literally just made my username like 1-800-DustBunny, except the D and the B were switched. And that account lasted not even 24 hours until it was banned for band evasion and whatever misconduct. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Meanwhile, there are so many horrible people who have justified bewares about them, and some even who don't have bewares about them, that people just don't care are horrible people that continue to use the website, and it's disgusting, and I'm going to bring some light to it because I don't think anyone else will.
Here, they just admit to ban evading, which, even if the first ban was unlawful, ban evading isn't helping your case. If you get banned and you think it's unfair, you need to contact the admin first and try to civilly talk things out, or bring in your own evidence. Hell, if these abusers are stalking you, as you say, you bring that up to admin can be very helpful with your case. And if you already did this, you should have expressed it in the video and brought up screenshots or something of the sort. Maybe a ticket that you may have made.
So the first person I'm going to show you, I don't have a Toyhouse account, obviously, so it's just going to say this user is invisible to guests. But this user, Caffeine, they are quite known in the fandom for being a zoophile. They drew feral NSFW, so basically if you don't know what that is, it's literally just NSFW of just feral animal dogs, like not even like the anthropomorphic furry characters, like straight up just dogs, like it's disgusting, zoophilic stuff. They have multiple bewares, literally everywhere, and they still can use their Toyhouse account. They have bewares, even on Toyhouse.
Just because beware documents exist of this person doesn't prove the admin know about it. Oh, well, there's a lot of them out there. Doesn't matter. You have no way of knowing they are aware of the existence of those beware documents. This is equal to me going up to my sister and telling her she's a supporter of pedophilia because she likes Yandere Simulator, and spreading the word that she is because, oh, well, many callouts of Yandere Dev exist, so she should just know better. What I'm saying, it's stupid and harmful to assume stuff like this.
Yet they can still use their account. They can still access that. They can still look through all their characters. They can still post stuff on there if they wanted to. They could probably post all of their disgusting feral artwork on there.
Just because a site has zoophiles doesn't mean the site itself and its admins/mods support zoophilia. A person existing on the site does not prove anything. If you had evidence of an admin or site owner saying it was okay or engaging in zoophilic content, you need to show that, not just zoophiles who happen to exist. I bet you I can find an active zoophile on Twitter or DeviantArt. If you provide a time in which someone reported them and an admin informed you there's nothing we can do, they're not breaking the rules, then you would have a case that holds water for this situation, but you didn't provide that. And for reference, I did go look, and yes, this person is a confirmed zoo.
For people to see, spreading it around, it's disgusting. But I'm banned within 24 hours for no good reason?
You being banned within 24 hours might have something to do with the fact that A, you have stalkers, and B, you used a username similar to the originally banned account. I'm not too informed on how Toyhouse's ban system or how everything works, but I would like to assume that if one account gets banned and another account gets immediately made after with the same name or maybe even same email, that the account would get banned.
And I mentioned this to my friend, and he pointed out that it's almost like that one Twitch moderator with Pyro. I don't know if you guys remember that, but like basically this one streamer Pyro, this moderator on Twitch just had a vendetta against him for no reason, and they just abused their power, and I think this is what the Toyhouse admin is doing here, obviously, because I know for a fact that some of the other people that I'm going to be bringing up, they bring a lot of attention to the website and a lot of traffic, and obviously that's where they get the money, so the admin, of course, is going to suck their dick as well, because gotta put food on the table, I guess. Rather be a disgusting, horrible human being and support zoophilia and disgusting things like that and degenerates. But I digress. Another user I wanted to mention who is really not a great person, and I know for a fact has a lot of other victims other than me, is this popular creator named Bratblush. So they sell a lot of very generic looking copy-paste like adoptables on a very, generic looking base. They used to have very nice art. It was obviously very reminiscent of Disney. Very nice. They had really cool character designs, but eventually as they got more popular and as they kind of just they really sacrificed creativity for or originality for marketability, because the amount of low tier effort adopts that I see from them that they're selling for like $100 minimum for a chibi, not even a back view of the design, is insane to me.
This entire section is them bitching about how a popular artist with poor quality arts and adopts is allowed on the site. They claim to be a victim of their behavior? Well, what behavior? I have no clue, because again, they spend a whole minute whining about their art rather than telling us the actual issues with this user. If they are a zoophile, you need to bring that up first. Their art and what you qualify as shit art has nothing to do with the situation.
And she had the gall, the utter chutzpah, to post on her Instagram story saying, "I'm not here to be affordable for you," with this like little nail painting emoji on her Instagram story about in reply to people asking her why her adopts are so expensive for the shit, the horrible quality that they are. I'm sorry, I'm not paying like $150, $200 for this little tiny chibi. Are you shitting me? Like, that's crazy.
Oh no, the artist has an ego, is trying to profit off their stuff. Like, dude, this does not matter. Artists are allowed to price stuff however they want, and people are allowed to buy whatever they want for whatever price. If you want to comment on artists and their ability or inability to make affordable prices, then do that. But why is this in a video titled Toyhouse Supports Zoos?
But aside from the, copy and paste adopts that they sell, they're also very gatekeepy in terms of the designs as well. If you happen to like neutral palettes, if you happen to like certain aesthetics, and if you happen to take any inspiration from this person and you're not one of their close friends in their clique, they're going to witch hunt you, they're going to harass you, they're going to try to, say you're a thief, whatever. It's disgusting.
After going over the document, which we will talk about later, I would 100% agree with this point. Seeing them attack people over the simplest designs, like, I have a lot to say about that document, both against and for this bunny person, but that is one thing I did notice, is that even simple colors or poses is being labeled as rip-offs or stolen, which no one owns colors or poses, so you can fuck off with that claim.
And another big thing about this person is they're a zoophile. I had the absolute displeasure of having to see this person shove a bad dragon canine dildo into their pussy. It's disgusting. Disgusting. Like, absolutely disgusting. You're a degenerate and you're a dog dick enjoyer. I literally don't care what you have to say. I'm not arguing about that. You're a zoophile. Period. And
finally, a valid point. Again, I wish I was allowed some evidence, but they make note that this person purchases from Bad Dragon sex stores. That is a major contributor to zoophilia content. There's actually an entire Twitter dedicated to calling the company out. The item they purchased was in the shape of a real dog penis, which is an uncomfortable thing to say. I definitely see this as a concern and find it a good argument to make. That's really weird, and from my research, a lot of sites that carry those items cast real genitalia. But once more, I would like to see evidence. I cannot take this at face value. Even if you can't provide an evidence of this situation you mentioned, if they're an active zoophile, you should be able to find more inappropriate zoophile content from them.
No one cares. No one gives a fuck. And it's just disgusting how people like that can still use this platform every day and still make money off of it. But me? I can't. I can't even have it for 24 hours? For what? For what reason?
Well, did you report these users? Did you make this known to admins or have friends try to make this known? If you want to talk about favoritism on the site, then prove it.
And I think another great example of Toyhouse's absolute hypocrisy and favoritism is also that this person right here that I'm putting on screen, they have a lot of my art just straight up traced and posted on the website, on their Toyhouse account. My art is stolen. I'm not the thief. My art is the one that's been stolen and posted on Toyhouse. But I can't have an account?
You can still be a thief and also have been affected through them. What are you on? That's really dumb. I didn't steal because I was stolen from. Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Like, do you see what I'm getting at here? This is fucking ridiculous, and it's bullshit. And people need to stop using this website. They need to stop supporting people who are literal dog dick enjoyers, and they need to just stop. They need to stop with all this bullshit. It's fucking pissing me off, and it's so infuriating. The just general blatant hypocrisy.
People who use the website don't automatically make them zoophile supporters. People who run the site and don't automatically detect bad people doesn't make them a zoophile supporter. Actually, if you take a quick peek at some of Toyhouse's guidelines, they do have things that in tandem prevent zoophilia. Although it's not outright stated, there are some things that you could count. So, at the end of the day, is Bunny correct? Does Toyhouse support zoophiles? From what I can find, no, they don't. This entire video was simply made to bitch about how they were banned from the site, in their opinion, unlawfully, and they are completely allowed to have that opinion that they feel it was unfair. But to have such a extremely bold title and not having any way to back it up besides, oh, well, zoophiles exist on it, so, I guess they support it. The only evidence they were able to show is that zoophiles can exist on the site, which is not evidence. Any site has zoophiles on it. There are probably thousands of zoophiles on Twitter and DeviantArt. Just because they reside there does not mean the site itself supports the acts. There was even a document leaked about them talking about grooming allegations and as well as art theft and a bunch of other stuff. So I have my own issues with the document, but they are first-hand experiences from people who have dealt with Bunny before and felt that it was necessary to make a call out about them. I won't be getting into the document as I don't have the time, nor do I have the emotional energy. Sorry, I'm very drained and I only really wanted to make a commentary on this video and cut in when I felt like they said something really stupid. And yeah, that's all I have to say about this. I wouldn't take everything they say for their word, especially because they don't provide any evidence, and knowing that there's a document listing bad things that they have done, I don't feel like I can trust them. That's really all I have to say about this. Thank you so much for watching, and I really appreciate any of the support that you give me. I want to try to do commentaries because I really like talking about stuff like this that gets me really fired up. I'm still trying to get comfortable with both the way I sound and also speaking. Hopefully I can do more of these on topics that I feel are interesting and entertaining and also important to bring up, such as this.